Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Justin Shrimp Tank. So yeah, just doing an update here, just checking in. It's been a little while. We just had shoulder surgery 6 days ago, so it's been extremely rough this past week. I don't wish shoulder surgery on anybody. So we had a rotator cuff repair done with the subscapularis tear, and then we had a labrum tear, and then we also had bicep tenodosis, which is basically moving the bicep tendon into a new location by anchoring it to the bone. So extremely painful stuff. But yeah, I decided to add a video in here, give a little update. There's some cool stuff going on, and yeah, let's get into it. So start out with our Neo Caridina tank here. This one's primarily, we have our, they're primarily yellow shrimp, yellow clear. I call them kind of lemonade. Basically wild types. They're all kind of, all my Neo Caridinas are wild types pretty much. But we've been creating some cool colors, slowly but surely. Kind of yellow with a white stripe and some just kind of clear lemonade colors. We still have some reds in there. I've been taking the reds out and put them in the other red cherry tank when I see them. The one in the back there, that one's kind of like a clear dark green color, which is unique, kind of more like a lime color. Most of them are kind of, yeah, there's a nice yellow there, or yellow orangish. That's a male. So yeah, he's got good colors. There's some more. But yeah, there's a good couple hundred in here, for sure. They're all over the place. Orange there. And kind of a coal red. Kind of one of them green ones there. But yeah, all's going pretty good in this tank. Fish are doing great. Just fed them, so they're chilled out. The shrimp in this tank are getting huge, just because there's only like, I think like 8 shrimp. And I feed my fish every day, so these shrimp are getting fed every day. And it's funny, they know where the fish flakes fall, right in this corner here, just because of the movement of the water here, the water jets. So they like to hang out on this side of the tank for food to fall, and then they'll catch it. Yeah, the red albino cherry barb fish are doing good, doing well. Our other Neo tank, this is the red cherry tank, and these guys are doing well. Starting to get pretty big, growing in. So if you guys have been following the channel, we started out with this 8 Neos to start out with. We had 6 yellow back shrimp, just basically yellow with the white stripe on the back, and then we had a blue male and a red male. Pretty much all of them are culls, you know, kind of not super high quality, but yeah, all those, the red male basically gave birth to all these and all those yellows up there. For the most part, we did have one yellow male that I bought from Petco that I saw, and then he created some of these babies, but just slowly but surely, you know, the colors started going back to wild type, and then we started to get different colors. And so yeah, it's been pretty fun just mixing things up. And yeah, a lot of the females, they have like that one, they got the white stripe on them that you can see her saddle as well. And a lot of the males seem to be they got no stripe on them. Yeah, they're cool. Not super high grade red cherries, but they're definitely red cherries. And if you zoom in on them, they actually look really cool. Their bodies, they have little patterns on them and everything. So moving on to the Caridina tanks. This tank is doing amazing. Yeah, it's just from day one, it's been set up really well. The shrimp started breeding in it. It's just, I think it's the setup. this setup kind of perfectly. And the process, I'm doing 1 gallon water changes every 2 weeks in this 10-gallon tank. And it's just been seeming to work out great. Putting a little bacteria powder in it every week. Just to kind of maintain our green walls and stuff, and food for the baby fish, or the baby shrimp, sorry. But yeah, we just had another baby explosion in the last week. As you can see, there's a few of them there. And then just like 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago, we have these kind of juveniles. This size here, and these guys are growing like crazy. Starting to feed them every 3 days now. Added spinach into the mix, so I'll put in three pieces of boiled organic spinach. And they seem to love that. It takes them about 3 to 4 hours to eat it all, but every single shrimp will be all over that spinach. And then I also do Calvin Wong shrimp food as well. Those are the primary ones that I use. Occasionally I'll throw in some fluval bug bites, but not too often. I mean, there is some copper in that stuff, but very trace amounts. But still, you know, copper, they say, is not good for caridinas. But I haven't had any deaths, so related to that. So I think it's okay if they're in a natural form, like, you know, just bugs. That's all bug bites are. It's just bugs all ground up into small little pellets. But yeah, there's a couple of new babies there. One on the back glass, and then let's see over here on this green walls over here, we got a lot of new babies. Yeah, the adults are starting to show some amazing patterns as they get older. This particular one is 2nd generation. So this is the first generation that was born in America, I guess, from their parents, which are Calvin Wong Sunset Boas from Singapore, and then Pei Wen Red Galaxy Fishbone Snowflakes from Taiwan. They're all originally from Taiwan, but Calvin Wong, I mentioned him, you know, because these are basically, we still have some original, the original shrimp we had was 5 Calvin Wong Sunset Boas, and then 10 Pei Wen Red Galaxy Fishbones. And we've lost a couple adults. One of the Sunset Boas and one of the Red Galaxy Fishbones, just because I think they're just old. But they gave birth, you know, so they were responsible for a lot of these babies. So their genetics are in this new generations here, which is good. Some really cool shrimp. And yeah, we got this other tank here starting to come in very nice. Some nice algae has been growing in here. Some diatoms, but not too bad. We got some flame moss that is started out as a little clump in the back. They're starting to perk up nicely and get pretty big. We started cycling this tank on March 1st, and today is April 12th. So we're like 43 days in. So that's cool. We got another, I'm probably gonna wait till 60 days. And then we're just gonna put in all these kind of 2-month-old juveniles. And then maybe some of these little babies by that time will be big enough, you know. I don't wanna put them in there when they're too small because they're, I don't wanna hurt them, you know. I don't wanna injure them or anything like that. But yeah, this is getting really hard with one arm with the surgery here in the cast. So I'll let you guys all go. Thanks for checking out the video, and yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.